stand-up and comedy. 16, put your hands together. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my birthday. Check. Ladies and gentlemen, it's also Thomas's birthday. Give him a hand. There you go. What's up, dude? No, that's not your birthday. So good to be back. So good to be back. We took a month off, and now we are back for like what I like to call the new season, which just because it started September. That's all. It's my birthday. I'm just gonna keep saying it randomly, like for no fucking reason whatsoever. And also, it is also kind of half/whatever my DVD release party. So, if you guys would like to know information about how you can order this DVD, please come see me at your leisure. Okay? Okay? Especially you, since you dropping shit. Okay? No, you're not to participate in the show. Okay. Oh. See? 2 more PBRs and it's gonna be an issue. Welcome to Zodiac. Please put your hands together for Zodiac for having us put this together. It's gonna be a wonderful night. We are also celebrating not only my birthday, other people's birthdays, DVD. Our headliner, Matt Drufke, also has an album out. So we are celebrating that as well. And then we are also just celebrating comedy in general. So we got a lot of our Northwest Indiana up-and-comers going tonight. It's going to be a fun night. It's going to be fun. Let's see. I've had a long couple of weeks. Just anybody, some of you guys probably didn't, most of you guys probably didn't know. 2 weeks ago, my grandmother passed, and she was 96. So she was a wonderful woman. Lived a long life. We had the funeral, and everybody, came out. People came out countrywide and everything, like to come out. Like she's done so much to touch other people's lives, and it's amazing. And the weirdest thing about her funeral was that, as wonderful of a woman as she was, and as many people came to show their love to her and everything, there was no Wi-Fi at the fucking funeral. No, I wanted to tweet hashtag RIP. This is the life we live in right now. You're laughing because it's funny. It's okay. She was 96. It's fine. It's okay. We did this thing where it was like one of those situations where I got called back into town, and they were starting to shake flags and everything and do that whole thing and just kind of let it go peacefully, And, when she went, they had her sitting there, laying there, and we kind of said our goodbyes, and then all of a sudden, because I obviously have a black family, they wanted to take pictures, they wanted to take pictures, they got close-up pictures, with cell phones of, their hand on her hands while they lay right there, and then somebody wanted to do, a little heart thing like that with your hand and stuff like that, and I'm we're about 2 bad decisions away from being, Weekend at Bernie's, she was just gonna be hanging around, what the fuck, she's not marrying that. But yeah, we've had that. But besides that, things have been going well. I've been spending a lot of time in Chicago, doing a lot of shows out there, and kind of progressing in my career as a stand-up comedian. One of the things I did while hanging out in Chicago was I went to the Gay Pride Parade. Yeah, all right. Give it up for the gays. He is not happy at all. He was not cool. They got a parade? Fuck that. No. Well, I went to Gay Pride Parade because I celebrate the gays like I celebrate the Irish and the Mexicans. I drink. I get drunk. But I heard it's a big fucking party. There's no dress code, just so you know. And just so you know, being straight and going to the Gay Pride Parade is kind of like when a white person goes to an all-black church for the first time. It's like, oh my God, everybody's so happy and they're wearing hats and they're fanning themselves. This is amazing. So I got all geared up. I was like, I went to Party City, like bought like a bunch of crazy shit. Like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna wear the fuck out of this shit. You know what I mean? So we go, and of course, on the route, stop at a liquor store. Go to the liquor store, and while I'm perusing the aisle, there is a small, about 9-year-old Mexican boy with a backpack in the liquor store. This is Logan Square. So I'm just kind of looking at him like, or whatever, and he kind of comes up to me. He's like, are you going to the gay pride parade? And immediately I got pissed. I'm like, the fuck, I look gay to you? Like, what? But then I realized like I had a feather boa on and like a hula skirt, biking shorts, and a crop top. So yeah, I kind of look gay. That's fine. So I'm like, yeah, I'm going to gay pride parade, little boy. And he's like, you know, I don't know which train stop to get off at. Like, can I just hang out with you guys? Like, which I'm from Indiana, and the number one rule in Indiana is you don't take small Mexican boys to the gay pride parade. It just doesn't happen. Like, so I was like, no, like it's not. He found the train. We found him later. Come to find out, he was the boy that's selling the weed. So I was like, come on, let's go. I gave him a piggyback ride all through the parade. I was like, it's cool. Like, we can hang out. I babysat him the whole time. Like, it was amazing. So it was a fun time. I know a lot of you guys go to Chicago often, or make some noise if you go to Chicago often. What? So do you not go to Chicago, or you go to Ohio a lot? Like, but Kentucky? That's gross. The thing about Chicago, the fun thing about Chicago is, you guys might know this, the homeless. Yeah? No? You ever seen homeless people in Chicago? You're in for a wake-up call. Listen, there's lots of homeless people there, and they do a lot of begging, and they're very aggressive with their begging. Yeah. So give it up for the black section, y'all. Get it up. There we go. Now, this is what I want y'all to do. Every time I tell a joke, every time he tells a joke, you gotta jump up, Def Comedy Jam style. You gotta do all that. So, but yeah, one day I have a particular homeless person story where we were going, me and my friends, a lot of you guys might know Jake and Nathan. They've done like the A.N.O.C shows from the beginning with me and stuff. And we were going to this bar, and as we were going to the bar, there was a African-American homeless gentleman who addressed me immediately as brother, because apparently black homeless people feel like if they call me brother, then I will come out the pockets more. Not the case. He was like, hey brother, can I get some change? Like, and I'm like, no, fuck you, I'm spending all my money on beer. Like, because I was already drunk. And as I was walking away, he was like, oh, I get it. You're with your white friends. Oh, I get it. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? They don't own me. Like, I don't have shackles on. Like, it's not like they're dragging me. What the hell? So we walked farther, and all of a sudden you can hear him down the block screaming, you're a house Negro. You're a house Negro. So I was confused, and I went back to him, and I'm like, are you calling me a house Negro because I'm not supporting your cause, and you know, as brothers, we're supposed to support each other's cause? Or are you calling me a house Negro because I'm a Negro who actually lives in a house? I don't know which one it is. Oh, man. If I was white, that joke would be terrible. Okay? Are you guys ready for your first comedian of the night? No, make some more noise than that. Are you guys ready for your first comedian of the night? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Crown Point's favorite uncle, Uncle Jeff Hendricks.
What's happening, everybody? How you guys doing tonight? Everybody doing good? So excited. That's awesome. So I've got this new nickname as Uncle Jeff, you know, and I'm thinking, well, I'm not actually an uncle yet, but if I am going to be an uncle, I want to be the cool uncle, not the creepy uncle. We all got families. I see a couple of you guys snickering already. You got your cool uncle, you got your creepy uncle. Your cool uncle, when you were underage, he bought you a case of beer. Maybe even bought you a porno, maybe something like that. Your creepy uncle shows up unexpectedly with a case of beer and a bunch of porno. Not that cool. Your cool uncle, maybe he's rocking a minivan, you know. Your creepy uncle has got an older, let's say, late 70s, rusted out rape van, you know. Your cool uncle is the first person at a wedding reception to get out on the dance floor and get everybody rocking, having a good time and stuff like that. Your creepy uncle is the last person on the dance floor with his shirt off, sweating, dancing into We Are Family, hugging everybody, showing off his hairy, oversized nipples, saying, we don't hang out with his family much, you know. Trying to be that cool uncle. My mom and dad are here tonight. Give it up for mom and dad. They came out to see me. Born and raised in Hammond. Anybody here from Hammond tonight? Anybody? We got one head. You're gonna hate me by the end of the show. You're not gonna like me. They were born in Hammond. They raised me in Crown Point. Because they loved me. The major difference between Crown Point and Hammond is it's not Hammond. It's just the way I see it. I drive through Hammond every day to work, and as I travel down Calumet Avenue, I'm usually stuck in a train or in traffic, and there's a big water tower that says, "Think Hammond." I'm not sure if that's a slogan or a suggestion, but during my morning commute, I sat there in traffic and I stared at that water tower with a "Think Hammond," and I'm like, I got an idea. I looked around and you see nothing but depressed faces. Looks like a bunch of dogs in cages. They all look depressed. They look at you and they're saying, "Take me home. Where you going?" So I came up with a little idea called Hammond in a Nutshell. So I hope you guys enjoy this. Actually, there's going to be some of you, when you drive through Hammond, you are actually going to be playing this game. So allow me to introduce Fun in Hammond. Right now, a 6-year-old Hammond boy, weighing in at a whopping 110 pounds, is crying, starving, screaming to his mother for his next meal. This child has not eaten in 10 minutes. For a mere 70 cents a day, a Hammond resident can finish buying that gallon of paint to finish painting the garage that they started painting in 1992. Right now, half of Hammond's residents are thinking, where did all these Mexicans come from? The answer, of course, is Mexico. 8 grown male adults step out of a 1987 Honda Civic. Hammond Public Transportation. What's that smell in the air? Cancer. Right now, a Hammond resident is selling 8x10 rugs for his living room in an abandoned gas station. Who buys 8x10 living room rugs at an abandoned gas station? I still can't get that stench out of my apartment. Free college tuition to Purdue Calumet for all Hammond residents. You're gonna need it. A Hammond resident is thinking, honey, do you know what would look great in our yard? A billboard for a strip club located on Kennedy Avenue. This Hammond resident looks as though he beats his wife. Bad news is, a bruise on his wife's face would be an improvement. Come on. Right now, a Hammond resident is currently at a cellular store. They've got a special on Bluetooth technology. Unfortunately, Hammond residents prefer brown tooth and yellow tooth technology. She's from Hammond. She can say anything. It's all good. This woman needs more clothes where clothes should be. Somebody put some pants on that kid. Ladies and gentlemen, remember Hammond. You've been an awesome crowd. I appreciate your time. That's it for me. Have fun.